Hello, Cole and Anna. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. It's me in the basement just kind of pointing things out, letting you know that I'm actually in your space, in your basement. There's the access point, Cole, that I pointed out to you earlier today. We drop into, or we stay in, PVC, white polyvinyl chloride pipe. Very, very common for a newer build or a new construction home to be in this pipe. The question is, what are you going to change to? Typically, it's not metal or any kind of a clay pipe or anything like that. It's what flavor of plastic are you going to maintain? That little hole right there is just a port into the pipe, another fixture drain into the line. So you stay in PVC for a little over 73 feet. Good looking pipe. No major defects. All the joints look to be glued up properly. The purple staining there is primer. You put that on before you glue the pipe. Couple little indentations on the pipe here and there. That's just when they backfill the pipe, they drop aggregate or a mix of dirt and rocks back into the pipe. Sometimes you get a little bit of a ding in there. Nothing terrible. It's really normal. It's not necessarily a defect. There's not really damage either. It's just one of those it is what it is things. Here's our transition. So we go from white pipe to, for the most part, green pipe, which is SDR. This is a little bit kind of a brighter, more, I don't want to say fluorescent green than I'm used to seeing, but definitely a different color. You'll see at the connection points, at the joints, fittings, things like that, it'll be white. For whatever reason, they use white fittings for elbows and the like, couplings, things like that. We're getting a little bit hard to push through. Cole, like I had mentioned earlier today, there's probably a dozen turns in the pipe. However aggressive the change is, there's about a dozen changes of direction. There's one where they're really close together, two fittings that are close. That just makes it really challenging to be able to push the cable through the pipe. I'm going to take a break here in a second and turn some water on. There's not any options down in the basement since it's unfinished, so my only chance was to go upstairs. And like I had said today, I was thinking that the kitchen sink was far enough away that it wouldn't drain down this pipe that I'm in. Unfortunately, it did. It was an easy cleanup. There wasn't too much water that came out at the end, but just a little bit of mopping up afterwards. But that little bit of water is going to give me enough of an ability to go a little bit further down the pipe. We'll get to about 130 feet, and then I just can't push any further. It's a 3/8 inch fiber optic cable with about a 14-inch camera head on the end of it. So just there's only so much you can push when you get out to that length. Here we go. We're going a little bit further down the line. So we'll get to 130 feet, and everything looks good. I don't have any concerns with the line at all. Everything was draining well also, so your functional drainage was good. Again, this is probably me rushing back upstairs to turn the water off when I realized that it was coming out the port there on the pipe. There we go. I was hoping that this was going to be the drop into the sewer. Unfortunately not. And again, 2 more changes of direction here, or fittings. And that's pretty much the full extent of as far as I could push. I'm going to keep the camera rolling as I pull back. You're more than welcome to watch the overly exciting return journey. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.